this week or this block of time, there's a lot for us to get done, and I think that it's focusing on the details. And you see it with parts of it, but obviously you saw there's still a lot of work to be done, and we got to take advantage of that time. But appreciate the way the guys are approaching and have been approaching camp, and we just got to keep going.
What kind of camp had Danny Davis had until tweaking the ankle?
I thought Danny had been playing well. We'd didn't get a lot of spring, and I loved his approach, and I really thought that Danny, but KP, AJ, I thought they were attacking it, and I thought it helped kind of raise up Crum and Jack Dunn. Those five have clearly had the best camp, and so I liked what Danny was doing, and I liked what the group was doing.
You mentioned repeatedly that some young receivers, you want to see someone step forward.
Yeah.
Has that even happened yet, or are you still waiting?
No, I don't think so. It's hope is not a method, and I think we've had some young ones flash, but that doing it consistently, haven't seen that yet.
Did Graham close the gap at all this week, in your opinion, on Jack?
I don't know yet that it's even to the point where did he close the gap on Jack as much as he going in, and I think he's had some really good things happen this week, and you're in more playing and less install, and yet I think that, each one's about their own development, and I don't know that he's closed the gap. I don't even know what the gap was necessarily.
When do you plan on making a decision, or have you already?
No, I haven't made anything, but hadn't really, we got our Monday, we'll scrimmage again, and probably after that we'll kind of get an idea, and then we won't probably announce anything.
As you evaluate Nakia and Bradrick for some of those reps after Jonathan, where do you feel you're at with those guys right now?
I thought Nakia has had a really good camp, and I think he's playing, he's trusting things. I thought last Monday was huge for Bradrick, right? I mean, it was, a lot of guys were there, that was a long time ago when he last played, and for him to get tackled and then have some more production, I thought it was big. But I've liked, so kind of two different stories almost. Bradrick's, can he come back to his form? And I think Nakia's done a great job of going and he's impacting special teams. What was pretty neat with the whole running back room, I think, is what Taiwan did last year. And not only, offensively, but what he did special teams. Kind of set a tone for that group. And I think Nakia particularly has kind of seen that and jumped on it, and he's been really good.
Do you think Bradrick is over the mental hurdle now of coming back from that injury?
I think that he's, I shouldn't speak for him, but I think that he's certainly cleared a number of hurdles, but I don't know that there's still not more. I don't know. Just in talking to guys that have had it, you probably, I think it just keeps going for a little bit, and it'll take, I don't know how many plays like Bradrick had in the scrimmage, and certainly had, was tackled in different ways, but it's probably the one that surprises you that you got, it's okay, so I shouldn't speak for him, no.
Well, David Mormon's a guy that may not be one of the first five linemen, but he can move around and use him in different spots. Do you need guys like that, utility guys like that?
Yeah, absolutely. You need linemen are going to bounce, and I've, the way he's approached this last year, I thought he had a really good spring, and he's the first one to kind of jump in on something and not complain. When we first were going, and we had two different groups practicing, he jumped down and was at center with the young guys, just making sure they were on, hopefully getting them on the proper page, and then he's played tackle, he's played guard, and I think that will be a big part of his role, and yet I think he's earning it. I think he's playing better than he has, trusting, certainly knows what to do, and he's trusting that, and so he's been fun to be around.
He's got good hands.
Not bad.
I was going to ask, given where you're at depth-wise with tight end, you feel like you've got to get a little more creative, whether it's putting an offensive lineman out there than you would have planned coming into camp?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mickey Turner called Ash a project
Mhm.
tight end. When you guys decided to move him to tight end, what was the thinking there? That big body, and if he could put on a little weight, he would be a match.
Yeah, with some athleticism, and he's worked at it, and boy, he's got a ton of reps, and I think he's getting better.
Kind of off topic here, but walk-ons, when you give them a scholarship over the years, what do you like about that moment for you? I know the players talk about it important to them, but what about for you?
I think what you always appreciate from him is that it's something that's truly earned, and then when I think what's fun about like the actual moment is, I don't know if those guys even know how much they're appreciated by the teammates, and so that, and there's something real to it too. You know what I mean? That it's also of real value, but I think the real enjoyment of it is what they went and they earned something, and then to see the gratitude and through the excitement, those are pretty cool moments.
What has Josh Seltzner done that has made him stand out to you to where he could end up starting?
Well, I mean, Seltz is, he's good. He's got good size, athleticism, strength, and like anyone, the more that they understand what they're doing and how to do it, which he has been doing and applying, that's good stuff.